My name is Lisa. I'm an office worker working in sales administration at a general company. In my private life, I'm living together with my boyfriend, Finn, who has proposed to me with marriage in mind. This year marks our 8th year of cohabitation. It feels a bit like an overly long spring, but even this morning, I was heading to the office with a smile. As usual, while I was going to work.
Darn it. I spilled my documents right before an early morning meeting. What a day. I need to pick them up quickly. Hurry, hurry.
Excuse me, these are some documents that fell over there. I picked up the ones that fell behind and weren't seen.
Well, thank you so much. I was walking while checking the meeting materials and then I tripped and everything in my bag went flying. I will definitely repay this favor.
No. It's what you do when someone's in trouble, right?
Well, wanting to repay a favor is genuinely how I feel. If I don't repay this favor, I can't imagine what my sister would do to me.
Your sister. Oh. You must have a very responsible sister.
When she's angry, she's way scarier than a demon. But she's a sister I'm proud of. So here. If anything happens, contact me here. See ya.
I received a business card from the man, stating his position as the president and CEO of KST Corporation. His name is Noah. He seems a bit absent-minded but a warm person. I thought, feeling a bit cheerful since the morning. After finishing work for the day and returning home. Hey, Finn, recently a friend of mine posted on Instagram about getting married, and they looked so happy. We've been living together for 8 years now, so.
What's that?
I mean, you said last year that we should start thinking about marriage, right? So I was thinking it might be about time.
Marriage? Well, that's impossible right now.
Why? You were the one who wanted to live together with marriage in mind.
Well, there's a lot to consider when it actually comes to getting married, right?
We've already met each other's parents, so that part should be okay, right? Oh, are you talking about securing a venue for the ceremony?
It's not that, but talking about it is a hassle. Let's do it another time. I'm going to sleep now.
He is my boyfriend, Finn. Finn is honest and seems like the type who can't lie without getting caught. So, I was wondering if there might be some surprise. A few days later. I'm home. Oh, you came back early today too.
It's not a busy period right now. Also, about the marriage thing, I got the okay.
Huh? Okay, from whom? Is there someone else we need to talk to?
Yeah. I went and checked with my current girlfriend, Ophelia.
Ophelia? What are you talking about?
I just told you, right? She's my current girlfriend. You hear about relationships being diverse, right?
Huh? You mean you are cheating?
It's not cheating. Lisa's the wife, and Ophelia's the girlfriend. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
I don't understand. Let me talk to her directly.
Sure, that's totally fine. I was planning to meet her the day after tomorrow night anyway, so that's the day.
I couldn't make any sense of Finn's words spoken with a smile. Thinking about it alone was pointless. First, I decided to talk to this woman named Ophelia. 2 days later, as promised.
Finn, are you really going to marry this old lady?
Hey now, you shouldn't speak like that. Well, this is the situation, so I hope you two can get along.
Who is this girl? She's the girlfriend?
Huh. Are you looking down on me because I'm young and have shiny skin and hair? Oh. Maybe you're just jealous because you've completely lost your youth?
Hey, calm down. And Lisa, you should get a boyfriend too. You know the old saying, right? If you eat curry all the time, you'll get bored of it. Sometimes you want something different. It's like that, you know?
Finn. I don't understand what you've been saying at all since before. You were talking about relationships being diverse and stuff, but this is like, in a way, kind of like polygamy, right? In the end, it's like saying you'll marry but also play around with other women, right?
What are you talking about, Lisa? You're so uptight.
Finn, if you had to choose only one, who would it be? Me or her?
Choosing one. Well, I'm thinking marriage is not for me yet. And since we're good together at night, I'd choose Ophelia.
Yay! I win. How do you feel now? Are you angry? Sad? Hey! Ha ha ha.
At this moment, I was appalled, realizing that these past 8 years had been a waste of time. Meanwhile, determined to show them hell, I prepared and went to a business hotel. However, during that time, I discovered something. Thanks to that, I spent a week preparing various things. When I finally returned home,
In this week without you, Finn and I have been loving each other a lot.
I see.
Finally done with your rebellious phase, huh? Come on, as a wife, hurry up and start cleaning.
Then she's not a wife but a maid. Well, it's just that I'm more attractive as a woman, that's all.
True, that might be what being a wife is about.
I'm not going to be Finn's wife. Also, I have someone I'd like you to meet.
Someone you want to introduce. Oh, did you get a boyfriend this past week?
Nice to meet you. I'm engaged to Ophelia.
Huh. Wait, Hugh, what are you doing here?
Nice to meet you. I'm Ophelia's boyfriend, Finn. It's great to have more friends.
Are you picking a fight with me by blatantly cheating on my fiancé? You realize you're admitting to messing with my fiancé, right? Heh?
Hey, don't get so hot, Mr. Fiancé. Scary, right? I told Lisa relationships are becoming more diverse, you know? Having a fiancé and a boyfriend, maybe that's okay for each? Besides, I'm with Ophelia because she said it's fine.
Diversity might be a thing, but that's not the point here. Stop grinning like an idiot.
Don't be so mad. You should relax a bit more, you know?
Wait, hold on. You're not seriously believing that lie I just made up, are you? I was only with Finn because he spoiled me and the nights were fun. No way, seriously. That's so funny.
Finn looked very surprised at Ophelia's unexpected remark. And then,
Ha! I believed in Ophelia. That's why I dated her. This is ridiculous. I thought of you as my girlfriend. I can't believe this.
What's unbelievable is what's going on in your head.
that's why I said it was cheating in the first place, remember? I never thought you'd lack common sense to this extent. It's just so foolish.
If anyone's having fun at night and getting spoiled, they'd be happy to, right? Especially if the other person is within their acceptable range. Act just fools attracting other fools.
Seems like it.
I was deceived by this woman. I'm the victim here.
What are you talking about? Victim or not? It's your fault for believing in such delusions. As a grown man, you should take responsibility for your actions until the end.
President Noah? Why are you here?
When I was preparing to leave here, I saw your belongings and figured out where you worked. I happened to meet Noah, who is the president of that company, and he agreed to help.
What?
He came directly to me, an employee, and told me everything. Since we've caused trouble, as adults, we should take proper responsibility. Ophelia is also a working adult. It's time to stop being so dependent.
It turns out Ophelia was an employee at the company owned by Noah, whom I had met before. And Hugh was engaged to Ophelia after a romance within the company. Of course, this was a well-known fact among their department. This is why Noah personally verified the facts.
Responsibility? What are you talking about as a grown man? We're not married, so there's no problem, right?
I'm not married to Hugh yet, either. So being engaged doesn't change anything from before, does it? What's the problem?
Being engaged is definitely a situation where responsibility arises. Are you both idiots?
Just to be clear, Fionn, you also have responsibilities, okay?
Yes. And about Lisa living with you under the assumption of marriage, and the fact that you've been cohabiting for 8 years, having already informed both parents about the marriage plans, and you two being engaged while living together. It's definitely a case where alimony can be claimed.
Hey, who are you?
Who are you? Introduce yourself before asking someone else's name.
Whoa! I don't get it, but this is scary.
Looks like you've got good instincts. This woman is my sister, and she's a lawyer. I said I'd repay the favor to Lisa, but I didn't expect it to turn out like this.
Thank you so much for coming despite being busy. I appreciate it.
I'm really sorry from my side as well.
Well, that's how it is. So you two, make sure to pay them proper alimony.
Upon hearing the word alimony from Finn, and Ophelia reacted.
Wait a minute. What's this about alimony? Why do I have to pay money? Didn't you listen to our story? We're not married yet, so it doesn't matter if we have a girlfriend or boyfriend. There's no need to pay alimony.
Right. Just because we're engaged doesn't mean you should freak out like this. Ahaha, how embarrassing.
The ones who are embarrassing are you two.
Eh? Why do we have to?
Listen, Hugh and I are both engaged, right?
That's what I'm saying. We're engaged, but haven't filled out a marriage registration form.
That's not the point. Don't you know that an engagement is valid even as a verbal agreement?
Eh. But we're single.
We're both formally engaged, so it's the same as cheating during marriage.
Besides, we've both met our parents, and Finn, you were the one who proposed with marriage in mind. Have you forgotten the video you took, saying it's a memory for a lifetime? And Ophelia, didn't Hugh propose to you in front of your company colleagues?
I knew about it because the department had reported it to me.
You knew about it.
But I never imagined Lisa's fiancé would be having an affair with one of our employees. Wow, what a small world.
Hey, are you enjoying this?
Not really. But what are you going to do now? As you heard, you two are on the side that needs to pay alimony.
Are we really going to pay?
Alimony. That's impossible.
If everything could be solved with impossible, we wouldn't need laws. I'll be representing Lisa and Hugh, so I'll make sure to file the claim properly.
An engagement, even if it's just a verbal agreement, is valid. Especially in cases like mine with Finn, where we started living together with marriage in mind, and like Hugh, who publicly proposed. Finn and Ophelia, unaware of such things.
Then I'll break up with Ophelia and seriously start living with Lisa again, aiming for marriage.
It just seems like you're trying to get back together to avoid paying alimony. What do you mean by the diversity of relationships? In marriage, no one else should come in between. That's why there are words like cheating and affair.
Marrying a frivolous guy like him will be a lot of trouble for his wife.
Were you planning to continue cheating even if you got married and had kids? Have you ever thought about how your child would feel if they found out?
The child.
Finn, I don't want to say this because it's sad, but in the world, there are actually situations where people suffer because of the selfishness of adults like Finn. Even if I got married and divorced, I would raise my child with all my might. But you never thought about the unnecessary hardships that might cause, did you? Marriage isn't just about registering. It starts from there, you know? I can't marry someone who cheats so easily on a whim.
I'll call off the engagement too. I don't want to play around and make my family feel lonely.
Marriage is a long-term commitment. Even if the romantic feelings between a couple fade, as long as there's a desire to raise happy children, they can make it work. But it seemed like Finn and Ophelia just wanted the married title.
But building that together bit by bit is what marriage is about, right?
In your case, the foundation is already completely shattered.
You're definitely the type who wouldn't help with childcare or housework. I can tell just by looking at you, you wouldn't help Lisa during pregnancy, after childbirth, or was raising the child.
Ha! Don't just decide that on your own.
But you do kind of have that look. It's funny.
And you look like you'd leave all the housework and childcare to your husband, right?
That's not true. I think I'll be a good mom.
Thinking is free as long as it's just thinking.
But Ophelia and I, once we're married, will surely become good parents. Plus, I've already greeted Lisa's parents. Maybe I'll visit their home again.
Huh? That's a joke, right? Don't ever come near me again, you unclean person.
Don't be so mad. What I mean is, I was just enjoying a relationship suited for this era.
Right. Like, enjoy meeting different people while you can, you know?
So Ophelia and I have nothing more from now on. You can marry without worry.
Stop spouting nonsense and take responsibility.
Eek!
You've been saying whatever you want since earlier. Lisa said it right. Marriage isn't just about registering. Ophelia, I'm breaking off our engagement and will claim alimony.
I'm breaking off the engagement too. Please handle it.
A sure thing, let's decide how much to claim later.
Even if it was just for fun, cheating is still cheating.
The two, faced with the prospect of broken engagements, were shocked. However, we felt nothing looking at their state anymore.
In my company, we don't need people who would so thoughtlessly cheat while engaged. I can't trust important tasks to someone who breaks such significant, life-impacting promises. Trust is everything.
President Noah? Not needed, what?
Exactly what he said, you're not needed. It's the price you pay for your actions. Let's go to my office to continue this discussion. And I'll send the official documents to you later.
Documents! Wait a minute!
Breaking off the engagement is a joke, right? We're really getting married, right?
You two, you've taken the world too lightly. Learn to be people who can understand others' feelings. And remember, you know what happens if you try to run away from me, right?
Finn and Ophelia, overwhelmed by S' commanding presence, were so shocked that they were literally weakened at the knees. Eventually, both Finn and Ophelia were indeed ousted from the company. However, the reason for their dismissal wasn't this incident alone. They had been causing various problems for some time. The company had been waiting for the right time to let them go, as there seemed to be no hope for improvement despite guidance. Now, even though they've lost their jobs, they are burdened with debt incurred to pay alimony. They're getting by with odd jobs, but it's uncertain when they'll be able to fully pay off their debts. It's said that they are now living in harsh conditions by the riverside, using cardboard and newspapers to survive. As for me, thank you so much, really.
No problem at all. I can't stand men who make women cry or foolish women. Besides, Noah kept pestering me about it.
Off. Sister, let's not talk about that.
Noah did.
Yo, he was like, my destined one is in trouble.
Destined.
Wow, the weather is nice today.
Said something quite meaningful. Glancing at Noah, he looked embarrassed and his face was red. It seems that I, usually oblivious, would come to understand this meaning a bit later. For now, I feel relieved and refreshed after calling off the engagement. First, I'll reset my living situation and then look for a new relationship. The marriage is off, but I'm not sad at all. This choice must have been the right one. I'll continue to live life positively, no matter what happens next. Promising myself this, I spent my day with a smile. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more great content. Just click on the subscribe button below and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. See you in the next one.